Well, the Delta variant has been confirmed in all 50 states, and it's threatening now to explode in pockets of the country where vaccination rates are low. NBC News Now correspondent Isa Gutierrez is following the latest coronavirus headlines this morning. Isa, good morning. How is this variant impacting restrictions that are still in place across the country?
Good morning, Lindsay. Well, we're seeing that local governments are reconsidering their indoor mask mandates. So, of course, back in May, we saw that the CDC changed their guidelines, saying that people who were fully vaccinated no longer had to wear masks indoors. However, recently we heard from the World Health Organization earlier this week saying that they still recommend that everyone, regardless of their vaccination status, wear masks indoors because of the Delta variant. So we've seen this week Los Angeles County in California following suit, reversing their indoor mask mandate, saying that as a precautionary measure, recommending that people still wear those masks. We're seeing that in the state of Connecticut, Governor Lamont is saying that he will not be lifting the indoor mask mandate for schools for the upcoming school year yet until he gets more information on the Delta variant from federal health officials. Here's Dr. Fauci.
There are certain pockets of under-vaccinated areas of the country where we could see a threat with this variant, which has the capability of spreading quite efficiently from person to person.
Experts have reiterated that these masks are to protect people who have not yet been vaccinated. As we've seen recent studies show, and as recent as this week, we saw a new study from Moderna showing that our 3 vaccines, the J&J, the Pfizer, and the Moderna, do protect against the Delta variant. Now, meanwhile, health officials in cities like Chicago and New York City have said that they do not plan on revisiting the change in their indoor mask mandate, and the CDC has also not indicated that they're revisiting their guidance either. Lindsay?
Well, Isa, doctors are now saying that people infected with the Delta strain may have symptoms similar to a bad cold. What do people need to watch out for?
Yeah, Lindsay, doctors are seeing more upper respiratory complaints. So symptoms like congestion, runny nose, headache. However, they're warning that just because those are the symptoms that you have, you should not be brushing off, COVID-19 as just a bad cold, right? If you have these symptoms, they're urging that you still go and get tested for COVID-19. And they're saying that, these more concerning symptoms like shortness of breath and more serious lung problems could still develop. Lindsay?
Isa, finally, a grand jury has decided not to charge a Houston doctor accused of stealing doses for the COVID vaccine for friends and family early in the rollout. We've covered this before. What was behind that decision?
Lindsay, this comes after a month-long investigation by prosecutors and also 2 days of testimony. Ultimately, the grand jury concluded that they agreed with the Texas Medical Board as well as a judge who earlier this year dismissed a theft charge and an investigation against the doctor, Dr. Hassan Gokal. Now, back in March, the state's medical board said that the doctor appeared to have administered those 10 doses to patients that were properly consented in the eligible patient category, and that ultimately those doses would have otherwise been wasted. The board also found that there were no protocols at the time, back in December when this happened, for the doctor to follow, and that he relied on state guidance not to waste the vaccine by giving them out. Now, Dr. Gokal, following the allegation, was fired from his government job. His name has been seen, like you said, in news headlines across the world. And his attorney says that this decision by the grand jury ends the attempt by prosecution to disparage his name. Lindsay?
All right, Isa, thank you for getting us caught up to speed. We appreciate it.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.